Hey guys, welcome back to another video and Happy New Year. Today's video should be coming out on January 1st. Hopefully I've got that all figured out properly. And in order to celebrate the new year, we are going to paint some fireworks today. Now this is a technique that I have never done before. So I did a little bit of research beforehand and I think it came out well. The final painting I think looks pretty good. There are a couple things I would change, but I think that overall it's a good painting and it'll make for a great video. So stay tuned. Okay, so our first step here is I want my background to be very colorful, right? Fireworks, they're very colorful, they're very bright. And so being that I'm using watercolors, I have to work from light to dark. So we're putting in a bunch of our colors first. Now I don't really have a plan to where my fireworks are actually gonna go yet. So for now, I'm just gonna cover the whole background in a bunch of random colors, as you can see. I want to get it very bright. And once I do that, I've got to let my paint dry just a little bit. Then I'm going to come in and darken up the sky just a tad. I like to be away my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it. So after I let the sky dry a little bit, I'm coming through now with kind of a dark blue, almost black. It's kind of mixing my darkest blue and a little bit of my black paint just to give me kind of a night sky effect. In hindsight, I should have done more blue than black. This is a little dull, and if I were to do it again, I would use more blue than black so that I get a more vibrant sky. But I've already done it and it still looks good, so we're gonna work with it. But you can see, since it's kind of dried a little bit, it's not blending all over the place, but some of my edges are kind of softening up. And I can help that along by using my little spray bottle that I'm sure you've seen me use a couple times already in this video. I wish I knew. So after I have waited probably 10 or 15 minutes with a fan running on it on high, my paint has dried and now I can move on to the next step. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give my foreground a little bit more detail. And so you'll see I'm coming through here and I'm kind of making a mountain ridge. And after I do that, I've got to let that dry very briefly, same kind of idea, and I'm going to add another ridge in front of it. That's just to give me some depth to my painting. And that kind of depth is going to help me sell the fact that we are outside and we're looking at fireworks that are far away. So if you watched my video of the Christmas ornament that came out on Christmas Day, you'll see that when I needed to add some highlights, I went in with white paint. Well, today for this video, I'm doing exactly the same thing. I've got the same tube of white paint that I used on the video for Christmas, and I'm going to use that to make the white sections of my fireworks. Now, this is not the only way that you could do this. A lot of creators will make a kind of resist where they use like a white crayon or some masking fluid to leave the white of the paper underneath. Well, when I was making the video, I couldn't find masking fluid or a white crayon. I now know where the crayons are. They're behind me, actually, hiding in this thing back here, and I could have used them. However, I didn't know that at the time. So it is what it is. It still came out really well. And you can see here, you can tell that these fireworks are brighter than everything else around them. And so I'm not too concerned about it. Just a little aside while I'm working on this, the way that I decided where my fireworks are going to go is just all of the areas where I didn't get any kind of dark sky in. Those seem brighter. I think that's a good spot to put a firework. There's no science to it. You know, you saw when I did the initial, it was very random, and I'm just going to use this randomness to tell me what to do with the fireworks. So you see me putting them in. I've been putting them in this whole time that I've been talking, and I'm just kind of putting them in spots where the sky is really bright and colorful. So right here at the end, while I've got my white pen out for signing, I actually am going to come through and add a little bit more detail work in white pen around my fireworks. This is something that I did simply because I thought it would help a little, but I didn't think I could do the whole thing in white pen, so that's why I used paint initially. All right, and with all that said, here is the finished painting. I'm pretty happy with the final result. Try to get you in the shade here so you can see it a little better. I don't know. It's very reflective. The final images will do better justice than I can do here right now. But I'd say this is a pretty successful painting. I'm quite happy with the final result, and I think it'll make for a really good video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Leave a comment, share this with your friends. Tell me about maybe some of your New Year's resolutions. That would be pretty cool. Maybe I'll make a video about my art New Year's resolutions that'll come out in a couple days. That seems like a good idea. But thank you. Really, truly, thank you so much. I enjoy that I get to make these videos and that you guys like watching them. It's really the best. Let's get to these glamour shots and we'll get out of here.